do you want?
We got to fight the champ. Set it up. Me and Devin, we can lock in. After he fight Kambosos, let's get it on.
What's going on, you guys? So Keyshawn Davis is in the news once again, and this time Devin Haney has some things to say. And yeah, after Shakur Stevenson's last fight against Robert Kasinkiel, he called out Devin Haney. Surprising to many, he called out Devin Haney. Now, a lot of people may feel it's a little too early for that type of fight, but then again, if he's ready, he's ready, right? When it's time to fight, it's time to fight. But let's be honest, the powers that be isn't going to make that fight quite yet, right? They're not going to make that fight right now. So, whatever the case, Shakur Stevenson did mention Devin Haney's name, said, Devin Haney's the guy with all the belts. So if you want to become a champion, you're going to have to fight Devin Haney. So I kind of scratched that. Since Devin Haney's a young champion in the sport of boxing and he has all the belts at 135, they have to call out the champion, Devin Haney. He's the man. Nobody else has anything, right? So, yeah, Shakur pretty much did what he was supposed to do, is call out the champion. But would that fight happen? Unrealistically, no. Now, Keyshawn Davis was behind him. Of course, they were close friends. They all, under the same umbrella with Terrence Crawford and everything else. And Keyshawn Davis was cheering his boy on, I guess, right? And, of course, Keyshawn also went on a rant, as you all may know by now. He went on a rant on a live stream, took shots at various guys, Errol Spence Jr., Frank Martin, Orlando Romero. He also talked about fighters and fathers, fighters having their fathers as trainers, and how he don't need nobody to hold his hand, and he's kind of taking shots at guys who got their dad in their corners, right? And Bill Haney also reacts to Shakur Stevenson again calling out Devin Haney, and Bill Haney says this: Dev knew Shakur before any of these new niggas. These Keyshawn Davis, these Richard Hitchensons acting like bitches because they don't want to fight a nigga in their weight class, but Dev always said he'll fight Shakur. Now, maybe it's because it was kind of silent after Shakur called out Dev. I'm not quite sure what Dev said after that. These guys be so active on Twitter, I can't keep up with everything they're tweeting. But Keyshawn Davis reacts by saying this: father's always getting emotional. I thought it was all sport, Mr. Bill. Why we got to be all that? And you got the laughing emoji and things of that nature, right? So, yeah, he took a jab at the guys like Richard Hitchinson and Keyshawn Davis, the up-and-coming prospect guys who still trying to get past 10 fights and things of that nature, right? Guys like Shakur Stevenson is already unified and a multi-divisional champion. So Keyshawn Davis still a young prospect in the sport of boxing, making his way. However, he made quite an uproar with the live stream that he did the other day. And now Devin Haney reacts to everything, right? Devin Haney finally steps out of camp. Of course, he has a fight coming up with George Kambosos, the rematch. He had to go back out to Australia and do all that over again. But Devin Haney comes out and says this: I ain't never seen a nigga like Keyshawn. He's so happy that Shakur said he'll fight me. He was ready to jump on his back. Laughing emoji. Nigga, I'm on your same age and weight. Nigga, you say it. So basically, he telling Keyshawn Davis, 6-0, 5 knockouts. So you call me out, right? I'm your same age and your weight. We've been in the same weight class. You say it. Now, of course, unrealistically, Keyshawn, he only has 6 fights. Devin Haney damn near pushing in on 30 fights. So, yeah, and even though they're the same age, Devin has twice as many fights under his belt. Not to mention, he's the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. Keyshawn Davis, one may say Keyshawn has quite a ways to go to catch up to Devin Haney. However, they are under the top rank umbrella, and if they decide to move Keyshawn fast, and if he passed these tests against these contenders, these top 15, these top 10 guys, I think they'll move on the fast track to face a guy like Devin Haney sooner than later. However, how much longer is Devin Haney going to be at 135? That still remains a question. Of course, Devin Haney also has a fight with Lomachenko possibly on the horizon. Something to look forward to, right? But Shakur Stevenson calls him out. Will he take that fight? I don't know. It's just one of those things. Who will Shakur Stevenson fight at his first fight at 135? Will it be one of the top 10 guys? Or will it be on the guy one on the outside, right? So you never really know what they're going to do. Top rank tends to move guys pretty quickly, especially if they're super talented. And I expect Keyshawn Davis to be fighting for a world title within the next year or so. But it all depends. Guys, it's so competitive at lightweight. Any of these guys to grab a belt once Devin Haney vacates them, right? Because Devin Haney ain't going to be at 135 too long. But he did take notice to what Keyshawn Davis said. He said, man, look, man, I ain't never seen nobody like you before, man. But if you, I never seen nothing like it before, man. And why don't you say it? Like, subscribe, hot your boy. Peace out.